pretty interesting day today so far. What a fucking weirdo. I thought you were gonna hump him. Would have been way better. Yeah. But, so anyways. Interesting day today. And that just adds to it. Started the morning off normal. Went to church with the family. On my way home, friend, the plan was after church to go out to the lot. Mr. Double T was out there doing his learning some lot stuff, some slow wheelies and whatnot. So I figured I'd go out there and see if I can catch him do some lot wreckage, you know, nothing major, nothing you're gonna get that hurt on. And I did. It was pretty sweet. He was actually wearing my camera, so he got it all on video. Well, alright then. Wish he'd tell me when he's gonna do that stuff. But so anyway, god dang, dude. I got like a cut on my finger. I don't know how I got it there. It's driving me nuts. So, like right on my knuckle on the inside where my glove hits it. But so anyways, after church I was gonna go out to the lot and watch Double T, get some footage, and on my way home, taking the family home, I see my old motorcycle. Now, I see my old motorcycle, and the thing about seeing it is it just got stolen this week. So I try to turn around as fast as I can in the car. Traffic was busy. I get turned around to chase this dude down, and he's gone. Like, so I'm pretty sure he turned into a neighborhood right there. I looked for him a little bit, couldn't find him. Go back home, get the bike. I hit up that neighborhood again. Well, just come on over. It's okay. So anyways, hit up that neighborhood again. I checked these apartments out. They're kind of shady-ish apartments. And there's a garage door that's like a foot. It's only open like a foot. You know, it's cracked. Well, my instinct says, look under the garage door. So I'm riding by on my motorcycle. I peek under the garage door. And there's a motorcycle in there. It looked to be a sport bike. By the way, it was sitting in the tire that I could see. Not very much because it was dark. And so, you know, I know where the place is, you know, I'll keep an eye on it, but I ended up calling the guy that got the motorcycle stolen and say, and I was like, you know, this is where I saw it, you know, I'm pretty sure it was a bike, blah, 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 and head out to the lot, watch Double T do his stuff. And you guys will probably see the footage from that soon. What? Yeah, that's why I honked. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, you guys will see that footage soon, I'm pretty sure. And then we go up to the after we're done at the lot, his rear set broke, so he was done. So we me and this guy on my other old bike that I sold, riding around. We stop up at the Quick Trip where everybody meets up, and someone else posted on the like our local area like biking Facebook page or whatever that they saw him heading up this other road. So right now we're riding over this other street, and we're gonna cruise around a little bit and see if we can spot him. Hopefully I don't lose battery if we do find him. I'll probably shut the camera off right now and turn it back on if we find him, because someone's about to get their ass beat. And the funny thing is, he's riding around, no gear, no helmet, just cruising around on the motorcycle in town. Apparently doesn't know that everybody knows that bike is stolen, and it stands out. So he's gonna get caught, and he's gonna be in a lot of pain when he does get caught. Because he's probably gonna get his ass beat, and then he's gonna get arrested. But so anyways, I'm gonna turn the camera off for right now and save some battery life. And if we spot him, I'll turn it back on. So later. Four. Alright, so got my Jameson in my glass. Give it a little stir. Alright, so my camera ended up dying after I turned it off somehow. I don't know, I think I left my Wi-Fi on, but we never ended up finding the guys. We ended up meeting up with 4 or 5 other guys that were out looking for him also, and ended up riding for about 4 hours around town trying to find this dude on this motorcycle. Multiple spottings of him on my old motorcycle. But I thought I'd throw this question out there, being as that everybody on YouTube is a oh wait, let me rephrase that. Not, well, kind of, sort of, not really. I'm being sarcastic, but everybody on YouTube is a badass, and of course I already know the answer to this, but say you found a motorcycle thief, someone that stole a bike, not yours or whatever, kind of like what we were doing today, out looking for this dude. What would you do? You know, what would you all do about that situation? Would you call the cops on him? Follow him? Try and follow him? Call the cops on him? You know, explain the situation, tell him that you see him, whatever, wait for them to arrive, or maybe take matters into your own hands and I don't know, tackle the dude off his bike, beat his ass, hog tie him, and throw him in a garbage container somewhere.
that's what I was thinking about today while we were riding around trying to find this guy, because chances are he probably would have get his ass beat. There was, at one point, there was 7 of us, 6 of us, 7 of us. I don't remember, 6 or 7, whatever. And that was in one group. There was multiple groups out looking for this dude because he just started riding around town like, hey guys, I'm on this stolen motorcycle and I'm gonna ride around town like an idiot. But I know for a fact some of the guys would have beat his ass. Honestly, when I first saw the bike this morning, I was the first one to see it and say something about it, and then it just snowballed from there. All of a sudden, people started seeing him all over town, riding around, and next thing I know, everybody was out looking for this dude. It happened a couple times last year also where that happened. But they usually end up seeing you, especially if you're on a motorcycle. They'll run from you because they know people are obviously looking for them. A lot of time last year they were just out. They'd steal a bike, joyride it for a couple weeks, wreck it, break it, or just ditch it after the heat got too bad on them, and then go do it again. This guy was just out cruising. Like, he was literally, when I saw him, he was just cruising along, you know, like anybody else on a motorcycle would be. And I got to thinking, as we were looking for him, you know, what happens? I mean, you'd have to be an idiot to do it, but what happens if the guy that stole the bike sold the bike to this guy, say, you know, hey, $1,500, here's this 2005 Yamaha R6 custom paint, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Sold it to him. This guy's like, oh my gosh, yeah, man, I'll buy it. And he says, well, I lost the title to it. I'll file for a lost title or whatever, and I'll get you the title in a month or so whenever I get it. The guy says, okay, cool. All of a sudden, there's this guy that's totally unsuspecting out enjoying his new motorcycle he just bought for super cheap. That's really sketchy because there's no title for it. And a bunch of guys jump him, tackle him off the bike, beat his ass, hog time, throw him in a garbage container, and take his bike from him. This guy has no idea what's going on. So, I don't know, just stuff that was running through my head today while we were vigilanting the hell out of this motorcycle thief. But chances are it was probably the dude that stole the motorcycle, and he's still retarded because he's out riding around the streets of this town, you know, all over the place. Why all of a sudden everybody's out looking for him because he's been spotted. But I was wondering what you guys' thoughts on that would be, and you know, let me know. I keep hearing stuff behind me. I don't know what it is, but let me know what y'all thoughts on it would be. I'm gonna go downstairs and edit this up right now. Drink some more of my Jameson. Deuces.